Hello, loves. I'm out here on the beach today, and it's an incredibly warm day. The soft breeze just came by to Vermont, caressing me, reminding me of how amazing it is. I hope you can hear me. This creek is running quite loud, and the ocean is quite expressive today as well. But when I was walking out and about in the town, I came across daphne and crocus, and even though it's very subtle, like light, I feel the emergence of spring that comes at this time of year. And even though we still have quite a ways to go until the spring equinox, this is the time of year when the subtle stirrings of spring are emerging and kind of pulling at our heartstrings and awakening our creativity. And so there's whatever we've been kind of cultivating inside of ourselves over the winter months there's like a kind of a stirring, as the best way to describe it, that can come at this time. And if you're not feeling stirred yet, it's also a really good point in the wheel to look inside at what you're creating or what you're cultivating internally, and really kind of see where maybe things need to be nourished in ourselves in order to support the quickening of their growth, or to support the evolution of their growth. So usually nothing's like a one piece process. Usually everything kind of unfolds in a series of kind of evolutions and moments and awarenesses. So I just want to invite us at this time to maybe have a twofold awareness. One of that which is already alive and quickening in the belly of our consciousness. And then what are the elements of what we might want to bring through, or what projects we have, our visions we have inside of us that are really just still quite deep in the belly of earth, at resting there, awaiting maybe the more prominent presence of the light at springtime, or so what are we nourishing in the deep deeps of our beings? And then also what is just already ready, just about to emerge. So I think those are kind of two cool themes to look at and focus on at this time, and to just bring awareness to pray on, to nourish, to light candles for, to be aware of, to be in the awareness. Or maybe there's some other little spring rituals. My mother and I are starting to talk about how we want to start seeds and what we're going to do with the garden coming up in the coming months. So you can start thinking about your seeds, start thinking about what are you seeding in your life. This is like a really nice upswing in the energy moment to look at your, what is your year plan, and really like everybody kind of gets started at the new year, but this is really that point where it's like a really nice time to sit down with yourself and look at the plan about, where do you see yourself? What is your vision? What are the goals and objectives that you're creating in the coming months? So those are just some thoughts, some pre-Imbolc thoughts and reflections today. Just really feeling still quite a strong desire to facilitate and share my personal awareness in this journey around the sacred wheel, and at the same time quite aware that it's also something that is, it's very much a Celtic cultural thing that's been then adapted and adopted by neo-pagans all around the world. It's taking quite an upsweep in people's awareness, and I love that. And it also makes me want to say, well, okay, how do we keep it deeper?